Hello everyone, this is the first part of tutorial 4. Now this part is made of 3 features. The first feature is the half circle and half circle connected with lines, and this feature has a thickness of 0.25. When we build this blade, the ground, then we can go to the second feature, which is half circle with 2 lines, and then we go to inside, one line, half circle almost, and then line and line. This is the second segment. It has a thickness of 0.5. And finally, we will make the small cylinder with a diameter of 0.5 and height 0.25. Now, the 3 features are made on the top view. So if I look from top view, I will see the 3 features, but remember, when I make the parts, I have to start step by step by step. So let's go and make the first feature in SolidWorks. This is new part. When I select sketch, I choose the top plane, and if you remember, you'll just make 2 circles. I make the first one in the origin, and then I go horizontally and I make the second circle. Now if I look at the dimensions, this half circle has a radius of 1, similar to the other circle of radius 1, and the distance between the 2 circles is 2. So I'll just smart dimension the left circle, and it has a diameter of 2. The other right circle, it has a diameter of 2, and the distance between circle 1 and circle 2 is given to be 2 inches. Now I can see that the right circle is blue, so I have to investigate why it's blue, why it's not fully defined. So if I try to move the center to the right or left, it will not, because it's defined as 2 inches from the origin. But if I take the center up or down, it will move. That means the center point of the circle needs definition. Even if it's not in the exact location, I can say that the relationship between point 1, control point 2, is horizontal. So they share the same horizontal line. And that's it. You can see that everything is fully defined. And finally, I can connect the lines as given. So this is line number 1, and that's line number 2. And finally, I can trim the circles. So I'll trim, 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 and trim. And that's it. If I want to make the lines defined, I'll just define their distance, which is 2, same as the other line. So things are very good now, and then finally I can finish the sketch and I can go to feature extrude, and remember the diameter of the extrude was 0.25. So I would say 0.25, and that's segment number 1. Now for segment number 2, it's made on this top plane, so I'll just click on the surface and create new sketch, and I can say show me the top view. Remember that I can use the origin, or I can use all features given from the previous sketch I did earlier. So when I create circle, I can say it's in the origin. Why? Because all circles share the same center in the right and the left. So when I continue making the other circle, I'll just come to circle A and search for its center. So this black point is the center. If I continue, I'll get the same point as circle 1. But remember that the dimensions of the second segment is different than the first one. So in this case, I have this small circle with a diameter of 1, and the big circle diameter 1.5. So I have two circles to the left. So that's circle 1 small and that's circle 2. Diameter of big circle is 1.5. Diameter of the small circle is 1. To the right, I have this circle, its radius 0.75, that means diameter 1.5, but it's not a complete circle. So now I'll make the circle complete and then I'll trim as needed. So diameter is 1.5. Now, how they are connected? The 1.5 diameter circle has a straight line of length 1.5 and then it goes inside for some distance and then it goes horizontally until it meets the circle. Can I calculate this distance? Yes, of course, because the diameter is 1.5. That means distance between line 1 and line 2 is 1.5. This is given to be 1. The two spaces is 0.5. Each one of them is 0.25. So what we can do, I'll just make a straight line from this point, going for some distance and then going down until we cut. I'll just make it through and then I'll trim. And I'll do the same thing from this point to some distance, going up and then going through. Now remember, the distance here, horizontal distance, is 1.5. So I'll say this is 1.5 and this is also 1.5, and we calculated the vertical distance to be 0.25 and the other one is also 0.25, and finally we have to stop when we meet the circle, so I'll just delete this and that. Okay, no, the rest of the circle I don't need it. So why I can see that this line is blue, not defined, while the other line is fully defined? You can see that this line is horizontal, but this is not. So I can just check and make it horizontal. Now everything is fully defined. If I extrude the surface, I'll get this segment plus this segment, and the height of the shape is 0.5. Now finally, I have to go and make the small circle on this surface. So if I look on the top view, I can make a circle on the same center of everything. So this is the center, and the diameter of the small circle is 0.5, extrude is 0.25. So diameter 0.5 and extruded 0.25, and that's it. Thank you for watching the video.